So this is an XL Aloha on top of a Zuca Sport, and you might be wondering, what kind of platform do I have here? Did I use wood? Nah. Did I use steel? Nah. I actually used concrete No, I didn't use concrete either. I used plastic. Yeah, that's right. I used plastic. Well, plastic. To make mine. And let me show you how it's done. Hey, it's Joe from Joe's 3 Designs or joes3d.com. Right there. Da, 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 da. And this video, I'm going to show you how I assembled and put on my platform. This one has been here for about a year, supporting my XL Aloha on my Zuca Sport. And let me show you what's in the kit. We have left support. I don't know if it's left or right. The other side support. 2 plates make up the middle. And a bag of hardware that completes everything. And this video is going to show you how it all goes together. It can be put together with or without glue. I think I use some super glue, but it'll be fine without it. And this is how it goes. Okay, so someone today asked me to, or a while back actually, asked me if I sold the platform that I put my Aloha XL on. This is my Aloha bag. That's the Aloha XL. Someday you will all end up with an Aloha XL, so just get one now from Bagaloon once I get home in a week or 2 or something. I think Pi Day, the site goes back online. But eventually you're all gonna get an Aloha XL, and your choice is gonna be pretty much, are you gonna put it onto your Zuca Sport and figure out how to support the sides, or you could get a Zuca tracker and spend the money on it, which actually might be the cheaper route. I'm not gonna say it's not, because it just supports it. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the Zuca Sport underneath an Aloha XL. If you can see, it actually sticks out quite a bit across the platform. Some people just take a piece of wood and attach it. Some people find metal grating. I don't know where that comes from. I've seen various things on how to deal with that. What I did was I created this platform. This has been on my kit over a year now. And I'm going to show you how to put it on. I don't want to, but I will. And the reason why is this kit I'm using for like subway rides and stuff. So I'm not going to want it wide. I'm going to want it as small as possible. But that's okay. I'll do the work so it's easier for you to check out. And pretty much what you do, give you a quick rundown. Let's see if we can see it. Is, we can't even see it. Those 2 bolts there come out on each side. And then you put these bolts in. And it puts this side and this side on. And then you slide this side in. I usually put a bead of glue on each one of these that you can't, the insides that you can't see. I slide this one in, I slide this one in. These join together with this screw that goes to the handle. So you need to take the bag out, and then you put this screw on, and then you let it dry, and it's good to go. And this isn't glued at all to the Zuca cart. It's only bolted on there, and these screws go through to the handle. So there. The glue is just to keep these pieces in place. But I'll show you on this cart. Okay, so this is what it looks like with the platform. The pockets hang over a little bit, but that's okay for me. And once again, that's been up there for about a year, so it shouldn't be a problem. And we'll be doing that with this one over here. Okay, so first step is I'm going to take this bolt out. Well, first step would take your bag off. It'll just make it a lot easier. I'm going to take this bolt out, that bolt out, this one and this one, and then these two up here. And you want to hold on to all the hardware because just in case. Okay, you never know. Get off my balloon kit. No kitties on the balloon kit. Okay. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, and then you'll check back once I'm done. Okay, so as you can see, I got these. You don't want to fiddle with it too much because we're just going to be putting different bolts right back in. I got these out on both sides. Right there. Okay, and then I'm going to take this off, these two off right there. Okay, so I got this off, and you're going to want to keep this because those two screws that come in through the top are going right back into that thing. That's kind of like the bolt that's going to hold this all together. Now what I'll do is I'll bolt on the side parts. Okay, so in your kit, you're going to get some bolts. Those go on the sides. You're going to get two sides. There's going to be a left side and a right side. How can you tell what the difference is? That one goes on that side. See, it's got the groove. And then this one goes on this side. See, there's the groove and there's the cut, but that's where the groove goes. And then these here, here we go. So the one with the beveled in, or the countersink, that goes on the back. Okay, like that. And it slides in there. And then the one with the one hole goes underneath the other hole, and that keeps that together. I think I was really clever. I could actually not be clever at all. There could be a better way. But this is how I did it. So that's what you're going to get. I'm going to bolt these on, and then I'll show you what it looks like. And then we'll put those on, and I'll show you what it looks like. And that's how it'll be. And then I'll take it all off because I want this to be normal. You're welcome. Yeah. Okay, so I got this on. You see under there. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so here we go. You have that side, and you have that side on. So let's see if I can do this with one hand, because I'm holding the thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this one here, and it's got the two holes, and it slides. Will it slide, or I might need to loosen it? I might need to actually use two hands. Okay, so, but it's going to slide in here. Okay, and then this one is going to slide in, and those holes are going to line up right there. And then you're going to put the two little sharp wood screws that come into it through these holes and into the handle on the bottom. So I'll show you on the flip side. Okay, so I slid that in, and now I'm going to put the second one in. And that one goes this way, and those two holes are going to line up. So there we go. We have that lined up, and then I'll put the little screws through, and I'll put it on the handle. Okay, so that is it. If you look, I've got this in there. This is the handle, and those two screws go straight through that. It's nice and smooth on the front. Now this is still plastic. That means if you drop it downstairs, it's gonna break. And you might have to call me and ask me for a new piece, and I'll tell you how much it is and ship it out to you. But just saying, it's not like, don't use this to try to change a light bulb. It's a Zuca cart with a piece of plastic on top. But that one has lasted a year now. So that one should be fine. This one should be fine. Now I'm going to take this all apart because I don't need this. I did this just for you. Okay, people? So if you have any questions, you can always shoot me an email. You could even text me. Don't call. I hate phone calls. But I might get on a video call with you. That might be possible. I don't know why phone calls are bad and video calls are good. I don't know. I'm weird. But there you go. And then I'm going to take this off and I'm going to ship this to Hawaii because Doug in Hawaii asked me to ship him one of these. And he's already paid me, so I have to. There you go. That's how you put it together.